Elderly man from Salta, Argentina, proclaimed that he's the infamous German dictator Adolf Hitler and that he spent the last 70 years in hiding. I've heard many stories like this before, actually, and there has been a photo as well of a really old man at one of these borders saying that he's Adolf Hitler. He decided to emerge from his extended period of hiding after the Israeli Secret Services officially abandoned its policy of capturing Nazi war criminals in 2016. The man said he just changed his name and went undetected for a long time. This he allegedly did by arriving in Argentina as a German immigrant in 1945, using a passport under the name of Herman Guntherberg. It was a fake passport produced by the Gestapo, he said. Guntherberg, who also claims to be 128 years old, intends to publish an autobiography in September to restore his public image. I've been depicted as a bad guy only because we lost the war, he said. When people read my side of the story, it will change the way they perceive me, the man added. Official historical documents have it that Hitler killed himself on April 30, 1945, in the Führer bunker, Berlin, after the Nazis suffered its devastating defeat from the Allied forces. But there are alternative accounts saying otherwise. The conspiracy angle on the Führer's suicide was boosted when a skull fragment attributed to him turned out to be a woman's through DNA testing. But Angela Martinez, Guntherberg's wife, for 55 years, dismissed his claims as a product of senility, saying he never spoke about Hitler until 2 years ago when he began showing signs of Alzheimer's. She thinks her husband may have been a Nazi who now feels guilty about his past. Guntherberg surfaced with his assertion days after a huge cache of Nazi memorabilia was seized from a home in Buenos Aires. Authorities described the find as possibly the largest collection of nationalist socialist artifacts, proving that Nazis escaped to South America after the war. Yeah, it's pretty crazy because I think if you get, what did she say, dementia or Alzheimer's? So if you get Alzheimer's, you generally have a bad short-term memory, but you have a really good long-term memory. So I have literally spoken to a 99-year-old woman that could tell me every single boyfriend that she had, and exactly like if her father lit a candle and there was like a coin or something, a needle sticking in it, and the needle would fall, it would mean that the boyfriend has to go home. So they remember complete details of the past. So this is kind of possible. And then when you think about it, 128 years, he's 128 years old, then I think the age would kind of fit into when the war ended. Yeah, so do your calculations. What do you think? Do you think that Hitler still survived? I know that the dental records was completely mistook, like the dental records was completely false because the actual Hitler's dental records didn't fit the dental records that was found in this suicide attempt or ruins, I would say. So that definitely wasn't Hitler. So yeah, what do you think? Please like and subscribe. Bye.